Ah, stop it. My husband's now filming me filming. I can't do this with you out here. I cannot do it. Hi there. I am coming to you outside today because it is frankly a beautiful day. I wanted to talk to you about something that I just got in the mail. It is something I've been looking for a while, and so I thought I would share it with you. You're going to hear outside noises, birds, cars, all of that stuff that comes with, daily life. Now, as you know, I love Madewell bags. They're not the only bags I love. I have videos on a lot of different kinds of bags. I've done several reviews on Madewell bags before, and this is probably my favorite design, and this is the medium transport. I believe this color is called British Tan. It is my favorite of the Madewell colors. Occasionally Madewell will take their standard bag designs and come out with new colors or leathers. Sometimes they'll use suede or nubuck, or they'll make it out of green leather, or just different things like that. And so first thing is, I love this design. It's very simple. It's a smaller tote, but it holds quite a bit. It's just not a giant tote, and it has shoulder straps and the crossbody. But this is not what I got last night, but I wanted to show you this first. The other thing I've been looking for a while is a bag in Vachetta leather. Now, Vachetta leather is the leather that they use on Louis Vuitton on the trim, and I like the way that it patinas over time. It's a natural leather. It's not dyed or treated, so it's very susceptible to the environment. If allowed to patina naturally, it'll go from a sort of a blonde or real pale color to more of a peachy tone, and then into the brown tones, and it can get even pretty dark if not cleaned or treated where it picks up the oils off your hands. And that is the Vachetta leather. Now, right now we're in the middle of the COVID-19 mess, and so a lot of stores, online stores, have discounts and such. And so I thought, well, I'll pop into Madewell and see what kind of discounts they're offering right now. And I was floored because they had a Vachetta leather medium transport bag, and it was on sale. Let me say that again. A Vachetta leather medium transport. That's the transport I just showed you, but in Vachetta leather. So it's like, I already know the bag. I know I love the design, and it's in this leather. I've been looking for a bag that's all Vachetta, and there it is. Oh, and it was on sale. I couldn't hit the buy now button fast enough, and it took a while for it to get to me because everybody's being ultra careful in their warehouses and things, so shipments are slowed down, and I was fearful the whole time that it really wasn't what I thought it was from looking online. I called a couple times because I couldn't find my order online, and they said, oh, your order's in the system, and it's it's going to ship, it's going to be a little late. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, just as long as it's in the system and it's coming to me. So it came to me last night, and here it is. Madewell Vachetta leather medium transport. It's the exact same bag as this one, but it's in the undyed Italian Vachetta leather. And right now it's very light, very, very light. I would say it has a slight peachy tone to it. And I cannot wait to see how this thing changes over time. I've never carried a bag with natural leather trim long enough to see it patina, because I'm so fickle with my bags. But if this one does what I think it will do, over time, this leather will start to look like this. See how beautiful that is? This is actually a John Hart, and they use an undyed leather on their trims. Isn't that just beautiful? One of the things I like about the Madewell Transport totes is the way that they bring the two sides here together. They're not sewn in like this, they're sewn like this, so that they're very, very flat. It has a very flat profile, and you don't lose any space with the interior seam and where it's stitched. There is an interior zip pocket. You can see that there. An exterior drop pocket that's very, very roomy. It has the shoulder, and there's the adjustable strap that can make it a longer shoulder or crossbody bag. I heard a rumor, or I read something on the internet, which you know everything you read on the internet's true, that John Hart uses the same leather as Louis Vuitton. So there was a John Hart pop-up show here in town, and I went to it and talked to the John Hart representative and asked her that very question. And she said, it is and it isn't. The Louis Vuitton leather goes through another process. There's one more step that it goes through, and that's probably a sealing step. I'm just guessing. But the John Hart leather doesn't go through that steps. And I don't know on this one if it has gone through that step or not. Now the Vachetta leather picks up everything. It picks up every water spot, every oil off of your skin, everything where you set your bag. So I am going to have to baby this bag a little bit, but I've watched several videos with people who talk about how they clean their Vachetta, and some of them are able to keep it looking really, really nice. Not the blonde, newish color, but to have the patina look very even and very nice without water spots. And so I'll try some of those things and see what works. So what causes the patina? There's a couple of things that are supposed to be the causes of the patina, and the first one is sunlight or UV light. And so I asked the John Hart rep, how do you keep the bag from developing a patina while it's before it's sold? And she said, well, back in the day, before LED lighting, they actually kept all their stock in a dark room. And the stock people would wear headlamps. I've done some tests where I actually put a piece of untanned or untreated leather outside with another something on top of it, and within just a day you can see a line where it has tanned a little bit more. The other thing that contributes to the look of leather over time is the oils from your skin, the dyes from your clothes, the things that the leather touches. And so when you set your bag on the floor or you grab it on the handles, it's going to pick up, if it's untreated, it's going to pick up just the things from the environment. And then the third thing is possibly oxygen and how that affects the leather. And think of an old saddle, you know, saddles that have been ridden on quite a bit. They have a really good color to them. And so my goal is a nice, rich brown color. So I will come back from time to time with an update about this bag and how it is aging. There are some differences between the feel of the Vachetta. So the Vachetta leather is a little more stiff than this one, and of course this one's gotten really floppy over time and is just really, really comfortable, and the Vachetta is a bit more stiff. So we'll see how that plays out over time. And what else? I don't know. I really like the bag. Let's see what's inside. I have my wallet on a string. This is actually the Love 41 belt bag, and it is the only thing I take in with me when I go into stores. I've got a video on this, and I've got a pouch that I made with all the necessities in it, and it's just the extra stuff: lipstick, glasses, USBs, all the things, chapstick, an extra chapstick, all the things that we need to have near us but not necessarily with us all the time. There are some sunflower seeds. This little pouch is currently housing my PPE for when I travel around and need to go in the store. And half of it's in my car, but what have I got in here? I've got face masks, rubber gloves. Normally I have this little thing that I can open doors with. It's this little plastic thing that we made on a 3D printer that opens doors and pushes buttons. It's kind of a cool little thing. And sanitizer that's hanging from my mirror in my car. And I have another mask in there. But I also carry in my car Clorox wipes, paper towels, those kinds of things. But this is my PPE kit, and it can be sometimes more stock or less stock, depending on whether I left everything in my car. We live in interesting times. Today I went to a restaurant, a drive-thru. It was barbecue. And I will tell you, Chick-fil-A has the best system set up for their drive-thrus right now. I mean, everybody's wearing masks, nobody touches anything, everybody's wearing gloves. It's just, you feel very, very safe buying from Chick-fil-A. Other restaurants are various degrees of protection from that, but the restaurant I went today, I had my mask, I had a little bucket, I put my money in this little tray and give it to them, and they have to put my change in the little tray so I don't touch the money, because I don't want to get, I think money is probably one of the most handled things we have. And anyway, just being safe. And they all looked at me like, okay, she's got this mask on, I had sunglasses on, so they couldn't even see me at all. And I'm handing them this tray in the drive-thru with my money in it. So I said, take the 10, put the change in the bucket. And then I bring it home, and I'll either set it in the sun or I'll like run it under water, the money, soap and water, and let it dry. Yeah, I'm washing my money. I told my husband I was laundering my money. But they just looked at me like I was an absolute idiot. But, I had a long time mantra, and that is better look like a fool than be one. So I'm being really careful, but probably doing a little more than I need to do. So anyway, I'm excited about this bag to see how it changes over time, and to see if I can actually carry a bag long enough to develop a patina. I would love to see it change. I'll be putting it out in the sun and see how it changes over time, and we'll let you know. So everyone, have a great day. I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe out there, and go over and check the Madewell site, because they have some pretty good sales going on right now. And you might find something you've been waiting on that's now on sale. I got a great deal on this bag. So, and I am sorry, they are sold out. But they might, who knows, they might make some more. You never know. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.